Hello, BookTube! I have another video for the third time tonight, and this one's going to be a little bit closer to my heart. I'm doing a review on overall an author because I have read all of her books that she has published in the matter of like a month, maybe two, because I have grown obsessed, like obsessed with this author. And it is just one of those things where after every book I read by her, she destroys me and I cannot read anything else, and I become in this book funk of world that I just can't get over. I can't believe that this book has ended and my world is shattered. She is just beyond amazing, and if you've never heard of her, I do highly recommend you looking up everything she's ever written. She is not a YA author, she is an adult, but she is not really adult, like, distasteful. Most of her things, it feels YA mostly throughout it. They're just older, they're in their 20s versus being 16, 17 years old. It's not all about, sex or anything along those lines. It is adult with tastefulness. But she is amazing, and she writes love stories like no tomorrow. I fell in love with each and every one of her characters. Like, you feel the heart-wrenching, gut-twisting, fast, can't breathe, palm sweaty everything. She makes you fall in love from start to finish. So the first book that I ever read by her was phenomenal. I actually read it all in one day. I had plans to go see Guardians of the Galaxy with my boyfriend, and I just couldn't stop reading. We ended up passing up 3 showtimes before we actually went to go see the movie because I could not put this book down. Once you start, after like the second chapter, it is just done with. You have to read it till the end. It is called The Deep End of the Sea, and again, that's by Heather Lyons. It is beautiful and so original, yet classic at the same time. It is a retelling of Medusa's side of the story, of her curse and how she deals with it, and then what happens to her after she ends up getting the curse broken. It is, of course, a epic love story and so emotional. I cried so much in this book, and just everything, the feels, and just, the love. It was just amazing, and it is my favorite book of all time, and I have a lot of favorite books, but this surpasses every single book I've ever read. It is that amazing. The next series that I just had to read by her, because once I started and I finished this book, I could not stop. I needed more of Heather Lyons. Like, I had to consume something else by her. This is an actual series. That was a standalone. There is no other books for it. And this is her Fate series. The first one is called A Matter of Fate. This one is just as amazing. It is 4 books, and there's a .5, a novella, and each book is pretty lengthy. They're all 400 to 500 pages, but it is so worth the read, and it is so amazing. This one feels a little bit more YA than The Deep End of the Sea, with the characters and a love triangle, but it is so worth the read, and again, you just fall in love with every character, and you can't put the book down. Each book, it is just nonstop. This one is more about our world mixed with the supernatural type world, and in this world, each person is born with a certain gift. You're either a creator, you're an emotional, they all have different gifts that they have. And the main character, she is a creator, which there's only been one other creator in the past thousands of years, so she's destined to rule this council, and she falls in love, but I'm not going to tell anything else because I don't want any spoilers, but it is just amazing, and please just give this series and this author a chance. It is just, I cried again through each and every single one of these books, and the emotions that you feel, it's just epic. She is the most wonderful love writing author I've ever read in my entire life, and I've read a lot of books. And the last book I have read, these are all the books she has out. She's a fairly new author. It just came out recently. It is The Collector Society by, again, Heather Lyons. This book, oh my god. I didn't think anything could be better than The Deep End of the Sea, but this one is just right there with it. It is a retelling expansion of Alice in Wonderland, and it is so amazing. It is so original. I don't even want to tell you anything because I don't want to ruin anything, because I just want you to pick up this book and read it. It brings classic from all across the board of different books, and then the story she creates for Alice in Wonderland and the love stories. It's just, oh, it's amazing. I cannot wait. This is going to be a series, and I'm so excited because I need more of Heather Lyons in my life, and I'm just so depressed that I have to wait for it to come out for the next book. But overall, she is my favorite author of all time, right up there with Kelly Armstrong and Rochelle Mead. I love them. And Chloe Neal. I do highly recommend anything by any of those authors, but this author, just give her a chance, look her stuff up, put them on your TBR. They are worth the read, I promise. And if you love stories, you will love every single one of her books. She is epic, and I cannot wait to meet her one day. Hopefully she comes here for a book signing. Outside of that, that is it for this video, and hopefully I'll have another video posted soon. I hope everybody is enjoying their snowy, wonderful, cold day wherever you're at, and Thanksgiving is next week, so be safe and get some of your TBR done. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy reading!